Hello. I'm talking about research paper presentations, primary source analysis essay. Ever wondered how different colleagues use different marketing techniques? Some schools rely on their history and cultural significance to market themselves to the students. Others might rely on their state-of-the-art facilities and high-tech research. And some come up with a combination of the both. While on surveys, all their schools are selling education. Most of them rely on either their rich history, the reputable alumni, their innovation and research, their prestige, or simply their top rankings. It's important to analyze how colleges market themselves to potential students so we can understand what really attracts students to these institutions. Specifically, it's important to study that these days colleagues are relying more on respectable and reputable alumni than university ranking to attract the bright students. In the US, Ivy League schools are considered to be the best of the best, the cream of the crop and the ultimate goal for all students. However, it's interesting to note that MIT and Stanford University, the top universities in the US, are not part of the elite club. The common perception is that Ivy League colleges are very difficult to get into, which is true. However, other renowned institutions such as UC Berkeley, University of Chicago, Caltech, and are also equally difficult to get into. Perhaps the most interesting case is that of MIT, which is the best ranked university not only in the US but in the world. However, MIT doesn't market itself as such, and on their website you can find no mention of this ranking to attract students. Instead, the homepage includes all the latest achievements in research and development of the MIT students and alumni. So, in a way, MIT doesn't need to market itself because everyone who has heard about MIT knows about its reputation and standing. Other schools such as Brown University and Auburn University have to focus on marketing to attract talented students. For this purpose, they use a versatile marketing strategy and highlight all their strengths. For example, Brown attracts students by combining elements like the prestige, academic excellence, and finance assistance. But most importantly, they don't focus on their best programs, but instead highlight that their students have the freedom to choose their academic path. Auburn University also takes a very direct approach, highlighting their strong rankings, offering helpful and easily accessible pages for prospecting students. However, Auburn is more focusing on representation, the Auburn creed, and the rich Auburn history. Auburn markets itself as more than just education, but it's a wholesome experience and a matter of pride to be Auburn. Overall, every college has its own unique marketing strategy. Some market themselves by not marketing at all. Some do it by discussing their academic excellence, while some focus on their history, traditions, or values. However, one thing is for sure, both the universities and the students know that the ranking system isn't definitive, which means the students are really researching their college choices and not just going by name or reputation. In the end, it's not about finding the best programs or students in the country, but about finding the best programs and schools for you. Thank you very much.